Just finishing up a large conservation project, very labor intensive. We got our whole crew here.
That is the last stand we're gonna hang in preparation for the season here at Grigsby. I'm pretty excited about it. Randy, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you. You guys are busy. I know your time's
Really
valuable,
busy.
so I'm gonna let you do it. Do you mind if we get in a combine with one of the guys and just have a little chat with them? And
No, I think
while
you
they're
should.
working, maybe wake them up a little bit. They're probably getting the tunnel vision.
Tell them to speed it up a notch or two.
I am excited. I am back at the Grigsby. There is no sound that I want to hear more this time of year than those fans and blowers running over there on those silos. Day one, Illinois, Grigsby. I'm going to get in the stand. Big buck in the corner. Randy, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you. I see you. It's a busy
Hey,
day
you
at the
came at a
farm.
busy time of the year. You know, this is the season it's all about.
What about scheduling? What do we need to do there as far as the hunting goes?
Well,
we're not busy this week. I'm just going to be hunting this week and checking cameras and making sure everything's kind of last minute set up. But we do have the guys coming in from Realtree here in about 10, 12 days. So I guess you'll still be hard at the harvest. So we have to work together.
We're going to have to work really closely together. This year, it's going to be different than most. So there's going to be a lot of activity that's going to coincide with the hunting season.
Right.
And just that coordination of allowing you the room and the undisturbed environment that you need, but yet allowing us to get our work done.
Yeah, well, at some point the crops have got to get out. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bottom line.
Right.
You know, we both benefit from seeing these crops out, and I think with some coordination we can make this happen.
You guys are busy. I know your time's
Really
valuable,
busy.
so I'm going to let you do it. Do you mind if we get in a combine with one of the guys and just have a little chat with them? And
No, I think you
while they're
should.
working, maybe wake them up a little bit. They're probably getting the tunnel vision.
Tell them to speed it up a notch or two.
I actually might tell them. Andy said this field is not, it's too wet here. We're going to move over to a field closer to the timber.
Yeah, now don't be going telling them that, Mike. Disrupting the plan.
Right.
But yeah, get Jacob out. There's some really neat stuff happening out there. It's always fun watching the crop come in, and you got your choice. You go to a corn machine, you can go to a bean machine.
I'm Bryce. I'm shelling corn with a S670. We're trying to beat the rain. We got a decent amount of rain coming this way. Trying to hurry up and get it out. And see, the rain, it can cause problems with the ground. It'll be too muddy to harvest. We'll track it up too much with the combine and grain cart. As far as the stalk and the leaf material on the plant, it gets tough. The head can barely chew it up. The stalk rolls won't chew it up. We've stopped because we're full, and the grain cart, he's loading the semi. So we're just full, we're just waiting for him. When that buzzer goes off, you only have about 30 more feet, and you're gonna run over, so just waiting. The corn head, running down the rows, it's got snap rolls, and it's spinning. It's basically just cutting the stalk off, allowing it to come into the corn head. From there, a cross auger will take it to the feeder house, which is underneath us. It's on a feeder house chain. It's bars that just pull it into the feed accelerator. The feed accelerator is just a drum that's grabbing that material from the feeder house, taking it into the rotor. And the rotor is spinning at a set speed that you can adjust here on the cab. And the rotor's bringing it in, and there's a separation and a threshing area to the rotor. That as that rotor spins, rubs it against itself. Corn on corn, grain on grain is the best way to thresh. But past that, drops down into the cleaning shoe, or the auger bed. The auger bed takes that material to the cleaning shoe, which is your chaffer sieve and your bottom sieve. Some people just call it top and bottom sieve. And from there is where you clean it for the grain tank. That's how you clean the sample in your tank. That's what you want. You don't want cracked corn. You don't want a bunch of cobs in your sample either. And you want it to be clean. You don't want to have leaves in there or cob material. And that's where that cleaning process takes place, is through the cleaning shoe, your top and bottom sieve. And anything that is not wanted, the chaff, it gets thrown out the back.
I am excited. I am back at the Grigsby. There is no sound that I want to hear more this time of year than those fans and blowers running over there on those silos, because that means cold weather, they're picking crops, and whitetail season's in. I'm so excited. As you can tell, I'm out here first thing in the morning, getting my bow set up, making sure I'm sighted in. I should have been in the tree this morning. Nice frost on the ground. It feels like fall, that's for dang sure. I got my whole family here this weekend. Kids had a 4-day weekend, so they came up with my wife to hang out a little bit because I'm gone so much. And my son's down there fishing. My 2 girls are enjoying their day off from work and school, so they're asleep. We're going to go check some trail cameras all day because we've got about 100 of them out here at the Grigsby. Check tree stands, start to put together some plans, figure out where these big bucks we got pictures of all summer are hanging out, because I haven't been here in a while. Just because of work schedule and traveling, haven't been able to get up here, and it's game time. We're in Illinois. And that would have been a dead buck. I'm ready to get after it here this fall. This week kicks off the Grigsby hunting season. First Grigsby camera check. This food plot looks really good. I bet I got a couple pictures on this one. Those turnips are huge. I'm whispering because I might sit here tonight. You know, all that work in the early season or preseason in summer, getting these food plots ready and listening to Randy and Andy and all the guys there at the farm about what to do and how to do it, and watching these guys, it's just amazing how good they can make these food plots work, and it really pays off. Look at these turnips. Look at that. Where they're eating them. That could be my big buck eating on that. You grow the food and they will come. That is amazing. That plot looks awesome. So we've got a stand in this corner. We're going to stand across the creek to catch them as they come in. Right now we've got a wind blowing southwest, so we're going to have to pay attention. If we sit here, we may have to sit on the other side of the creek. I'm going to get out of here. This looks great. Gonna do a little lunch. Got the family here, so I want to spend some time with them too. Seen a couple good bucks on the cameras already, but I got a ton to check still. Gonna try to devise a plan, and I'm gonna hunt tonight. I think with this weather, this is the first cold snap of the year, so the deer are gonna be on their feet and they're gonna be moving. We saw a lot of scrapes in the woods today. So if you're hunting in the Midwest, I mean, the activity with this cold snap is pretty good. We're gonna keep checking cameras, see if we can find a big buck. Maybe we can get one.
Let's go. No, I got the credits.
I think if we went and sat there, we'd see a bunch of deer tonight. And would one of them show up? Yeah. That's an unknown. Day 1, Illinois, Grigsby. I'm going to get in the stand. I still haven't checked all the cameras because there's so many of them, but I can't stand it. I gotta sit. So we do have a giant buck down here on camera. In the last week, we've got him on camera 3 or 4 times on 4 different, like there's 4 different spots there. I've got cameras, but he's been on all of them. So he's in this block. We know he's in there. Wind's blowing a little hard tonight, but this morning was the first frost. You got to think they're going to be on that food plot, so we're going to try. Now this feels good. First time getting a hunt at the Grigsby this year. Whirlwind of a day. Got here late last night. Ran a bunch of cameras today. And still haven't got anywhere near done checking all these food plots and stuff that we've got set up, but I can't not sit. So yes, I should probably continue doing that, but we'll work on it tomorrow in the middle of the day. I'm hunting tonight. Probably gonna hunt again in the morning too. I'm gonna see if I can't put one on the ground. There is a monster deer in here. And we got this turnip and radish patch right here that we planted this summer. Well, actually we planted it we planted it 1st of August. It looks awesome, absolutely awesome. And the bare spots and stuff out there, they just ate it that hard. They're pounding this thing. And this deer, I've got 2 cameras on this food plot. And then a crossing about 400 yards that way, I've got a camera, and I've had that buck on all 3 of these cameras this week. He's in here. We're in here with this buck right now. Sit down, get ready. Hopefully the wind's not blowing too bad, and they'll move tonight. If they do, this food plot will fill up with deer. Nice 3-year-old 9-pointer. What we expect him to do is come through this draw across the creek, feed here a little bit, and then go out into the big fields. He did exactly what we want him to do. It's only 5:35, so there's a ton of daylight left. Did you see him eating those radishes and turnips though? If you get 20, 30 deer doing that, that food plot won't last very long as fast as he was eating them up. Just ripping them out of the ground. I mean, it could be nice and just eat the greenery and then leave it in tubers for a little while, but no, he was ripping the whole thing out, and then he wasn't even half eaten and he dropped them on the ground. Here he comes, he's coming back. Definitely a 3-year-old. But he's a big body sucker. He's looking back though. Big buck, big buck, big buck in the corner. That's our guy. That's him, isn't it? That's him. It's 80 yards. If he comes closer, I will. He walked right underneath that other stand. Come on, dude, come this way. Gosh. You getting that? What's the luck of him coming out over there instead of over here? Well, we saw him. That was the deer that we had on the spy point cameras we went there to set up on. It's pretty cool that you can show up being gone for a couple weeks like we have, and really 3-4 weeks like we've been, because we've been on the road traveling, and then to see a deer like that right where he was supposed to be. He just came out a little too late, and then when he stayed over there, he was just too far to shoot. He was in the food plot, and he came over and he got an easy bow range, of course, after we had no camera light or shooting light. But I don't think we spooked him getting out of there. Great first day at the Grigsby. Awesome way to kick off the season. After what we saw tonight, there is some good stuff coming.